Television, welcome to the English News Edition headlines. The President of the Republic of Burundi, Evariste Ndayishimiye, returned this Monday from a state visit to the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Lozine Guilaine Gatoni, the spokesperson for the President of the Republic of Burundi, has given the aim of that mission, and among them there is particularly the agreement that they signed in agriculture, and it was for the sake of strengthening the bilateral cooperation those two countries. The service to commemorate the late President Cyprien Ntaryamira for the 31st time took place at the Regina Mundi Cathedral, where it was attended by various government officials. And Monsignor Gervais Banyankibusa preached on the theme, avoiding adultery and hypocrisy. He called on Burundians to live in truth, which will set them free. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to details of the news. As you've been informed, the President of the Republic of Burundi returned this Monday from a state visit to the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Lozine Guilaine Gatoni, spokesperson for the President of the Republic, said that during this visit, the Burundian President and his Vietnamese counterpart signed a memorandum of understanding and a cooperation agreement, particularly in the agricultural, mining, military, and other sectors, with the aim of strengthening diplomatic relations between these two countries. And now the service to commemorate the late President Cyprien Ntaryamira for a 31st time took place at the Regina Mundi Cathedral, where it was attended by various government officials. Monsignor Gervais Banyankibusa preached on the theme, avoiding adultery and hypocrisy. He called on Burundians to live in the truth, which would set them free. Everything Yonkuru details.
At the Regina Mundi Cathedral, the service to commemorate the late former President Cyprien Ntaryamira took place. Referring to the Holy Scripture read in the Catholic Church on the first day of the fifth week of Lent, Monsignor Gervais Banyankibusa recommended the Burundians in administrative positions throughout the nation to avoid in the fight against adultery and lying about others. He urged them to live in truth, to produce just laws, and be fair during judgments. Gervais Banyankibusa continued to call on administrators to get rid of hypocrisy and pursue the truth, which will set them free. He added that where there is no truth, there is no justice. He explained that without truth, love lacks foundation. Everyone should ask themselves whether they are living truth or hypocrisy. It should be noted that this service aims to commemorate 31 years since the former President of Burundi, Cyprien Ntaryamira, passed away due to an aircraft accident that occurred in Rwanda at Kanombe International Airport. This service was attended by various government officials, including the Vice President of the Republic of Burundi, Prosper Bazombanza, the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Right Honorable Daniel Geraz Ndabirabe, the Speaker of the Burundian Senate, Emmanuel Sinzohagera, the Prime Minister of Burundi, Gervais Ndirakobucha, parliamentarians, ministers, officers of the National Defense and Public Security, as well as the members of the late Cyprien Ntaryamira's family.
Sorry, it was Monsignor Banyankibusa Gervais in Bujumbura Town Hall. Ceremony of commemoration of the late President Cyprien Ntaryamira was marked by rain of tea flowers on the tomb of the deceased, and the Prosper Bazombanza, the Vice President, was there together with his spouse. Joseph Murinda Jambo report.
At Mother's Palace in Bujumbura City, ceremonies marking the 31st anniversary of the assassination of President Cyprien Ntaryamira were held over by the Vice President of the Republic of Burundi, Prosper Bazombanza, accompanied by his spouse. He laid a flower on the tomb of the late President Ntaryamira. The Vice President of the Republic represented the head of state, who is on a working visit to the Republic of Vietnam. The line of flowers continued, including the family of the late President Ntaryamira, various political parties, including Affordable Party, of which he was member, the ruling party CNDD-FDD, UPRONA Party, the CNL Party, and many others. Members of the diplomatic corps appointed to Burundi also laid their flowers. In this circumstance, took part various high-ranking authorities of the country, namely the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Speaker of the Senate, the Prime Minister, Defense and Security Forces, and many others.
In Gitega Province, also ceremony was held to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the assassination of President Cyprien Hajamila. The ceremony was marked by the laying of flowers at the monument to the unity of Burundi. Their present was Governor of Gitega Province, Veni Manilambona. Diodonenda Taisaba was there.
In Gitega Province, ceremonies counting for 35th commemoration of assassination of the late president of Burundi, Cyprien Hajamila, started by a prayer read by leaders of different churches. It was followed by laying flowers on the monument of unity located at the political capital city of Burundi. This practice was led by the governor of Gitega Province, who has set Raffle Flower in the first position. He was followed by administrator of Gitega Commune, political parties operating in Gitega Province, starting on ruling party, CNDD, UPRONA, Sawanya Frodibu, and others. The ceremonies have been attended by security and defense forces. Ceremonies were closed by listening a speech held by Cyprien Hajamila during his inauguration, a speech that emphasized on discipline in all sectors of the country.
Discipline kukazi. Discipline mumigambe. Discipline mu ntwaro. Discipline mu rundi bwose.
Still on this parade, late President Cyprien Hajamila could be an inspirational icon of positive values such as discipline and dedication for our Burundians. These are the testimonies collected from citizens and politicians during the commemoration given the assassination. Marius Muhigwe was there.
As indicated by some of the members of his biological family, President Cyprien Hajamila was characterized by love and discipline, as it was his motto for all Burundians. The president of La Debout political party, Jean Dodier Mutabazi, who fought with him for Debout political party, said that Cyprien Hajamila taught discipline, and the discipline has to be restored in all sectors of the country so as to avoid embezzlement and corruption. Pierre Claver Nahimana, the former president of Debout political party, said that he is remembering Cyprien Hajamila for his commitment to the promotion of agriculture and livestock. Former President Sylvestre Ntimanunganya, who was his friend, said that he was characterized by sacrifice and commitments for his country. All testimonies requested the truth after the assassination of Cyprien Hajamila, as he died on board from a summit in Tanzania after the assassination at Kanombe International Airport in Rwanda.
To end this news, the sport news that has characterized the week we ended, we highlight the exceptional victory of Burundian player Sada Nahimana, who won the World Tennis Tournament for the second time. The match was held at Bujumbura City Hall. We also provide an update on the various sports activities organized this week. Jivan Deshimier has more.
J'enchaîne beaucoup de matchs et pour faire deux finales, c'est incroyable.
During the semi-final of the International Tennis Tournament held in Bujumbura this Saturday, Sada Nahimana defeated Dutch player Jasmine Jean Jimblel to set 2-0. This crushing victory allowed her to qualify for the final of the W50 tournament on Sunday. In the final, Sada Nahimana triumphed over French player Sarah Rokotomanga to set 2-0 with scores of 63 in the first set and 62 in the second. Thus, Sada Nahimana became champion of this tournament, in which 32 nations, including the United States, Canada, Russia, France, Netherlands, and other European countries participated. Naturally, the joy was immense for Sada Nahimana. Gilbert Nibigigwe, president of the Tennis Federation, emphasized that Sada Nahimana's victory is a pride. For thanks to this victory, Sada Nahimana earned 100 points in the world rankings. At the start of the tournament, she was ranked 332nd in the world, but she finished in the 228th place. She also won $13,000 out of the $40,000 that were to be shared among the 62 participants in this competition. This Tuesday, inauguration of the National Karate Dojo took place in the presence of the Minister of Sport and the French Ambassador to Burundi. This multi-sport facility will serve as a venue for disciplines such as karate, judo, table tennis, wrestling, taekwondo, and more. This infrastructure was built with the support of the French Embassy in Burundi. The field of sports on the occasion of World Health Day, a walk was organized through the street of Bujumbura City. This walk gathered representatives from the Ministry of Public Health, staff from the World Health Organization office in Burundi, and other participants. The World Health Organization representative in Burundi, Xavier Crespin, encouraged everyone to engage in sports, emphasizing the health benefits of physical activity.
Thank you, dear viewers, for your keen attention. This is the end of our news edition. Bye-bye.